So module 2 is product design. So already we have gone through the introduction to the PLM and also what is PDM and many processes that are been included in the PLM. So in that product design is one of the part and the module 2 includes product design. So what is meant by product design? Now introduction to product design. So every product that is manufactured is supposed to have distinguished physical characteristics which makes it attractive and provides usefulness and value to customers. So these characteristics are known as design and the process employed in this regard is known as product design. So what is meant by product design? So it's simply to make the product attractive. So any product will have the physical properties and also the appearance of the product and what are the materials used. So how to make it attractive to the customers, that the customers value the product or customers like the product. So that is called as the product design. So what are all the activities that are been included in the product design? So it refers to those activities involved in creating the styling, look and feel of the product, deciding on the product's mechanical architecture, selecting materials and processes, and engineering the various components necessary to create and make the product work. Product design clearly defines the problem, develops a proper solution for that problem, and validates the solution with real users. Product design engineers work on concepts and ideas, and eventually they start turning them into tangible products and inventions. Means how does a product design start eventually, normally? So normally the product design starts with a single idea and this idea will be developed into many concepts like what are the physical properties of that product, the look of the product, then how the product can be used, that means the customer satisfaction. So to satisfy the customer, what all requirements are necessary for that product, and also how to make that product, like the operations involved in the product. So all these things will be planned and that is the design. So product design is a cross-functional knowledge intensive work and increasingly complex process. So it is not so easy. Designing a product means it's not an easy task, it's a difficult task. However, in today's technological driven era, the process is supported by the evolving digital tools. So they use normally the digital tools and techniques that reduce the involvement of a large team and help visualize a product in great deal before it is created. However, the success of a product still depends on its proper design. There are certain objectives or requirements to be satisfied for a good product design. The same are listed below. Satisfy customer needs and expectations and maximize the value for the customer at minimum cost. What does it mean? It has to, whatever the product is made, it has to satisfy the customer and the cost of the product should not be very high. So it should be reasonable cost for the customers. Product must be designed to be functional, attractive, have acceptable dimensions and easy to maintain. So just think of, for a small purpose, a very big product has been designed. Do you think the customers will use it? Just we will take an example of a computer which was used in early days. Do you wish to use them? So if I bring the old dome kind of a monitor and today's flat monitors, so which one you would like to, means today's LCD monitors, which one do you like to use? Probably this LCD monitors, right? Because of its compact size and the look, attractive look. So that's what they are saying. Product must be designed to be functional, attractive, have acceptable dimensions, and easy to maintain. Product design should enable cost effective production of product through available production methods and materials. Just think of, you have planned to make the production of the product, but the cost of production is very high. Is it economical? No. So it should be economical, should satisfy the quality standards of end product, and the quality also should be good. Must enhance the revenues and competitiveness of the organization in the market. They have made the product, but there is no competition to that product, then there is no use. So for the growth of the organization, it should be competitive. Should satisfy the guidelines set by government and other regulatory bodies. So you have made the product, but it is not according to the government guidelines, then your factory will be closed. So it has to satisfy all the government norms and conditions. Must give due importance for product recycling, especially avoiding exotic materials that are difficult to recycle, and also designing with parts that can be refurbished and reused. So how the product should be, once the product life gets ended, it should not be a waste. So it must be in such a way that it can be recycled, and any part of that product can be recycled or replaced easily and can be reused once again. So that is the 7th point. So product design drives organizational success because it directly and significantly impacts nearly all of the critical determinants for success. A few benefits of good product design are listed. What are the benefits of the product design? Now just think of, if you are not designing a product directly or making whatever you think of, there is no use of it. So there are certain benefits of designing a product. Attracts more customers, thereby giving an organization a credit well above other competitors. It will attract the customers, even it will give more credits to the organization when you consider with the competitors. Makes a business grow by enhancing profitability and turnover, because it transforms the needs of customers into the desired shape and value of the product demanded. So it will grow the business also. Becomes important in replacing obsolete designs. So whichever the designs that are not been used, obsolete, means they are gone already, nobody are using it. So old designs, so it will replace those designs. Assures reliability with proven performance of product over the period of its lifespan. So designs also gives the lifespan and also the performance. So they will reveal what will be the lifespan and what will may be the performance of that. So can be understood by the design. Makes customers comfortable and easy to use. Good design satisfies customers and communicates the purpose of the product to its market. So makes customers comfortable and easy to use. Assured quality of product with guaranteed customer satisfaction. Quality of product also can be assured. Leads to standardization of the process, product and its components, leading to interchangeability and better service. So the standardization of the process also can be done using this product design. Avoids product redesign, thereby reducing the time, cost and labor involved in the redesign process. So if the product design is involved, then the redesign due to some errors or some customer satisfaction is not met, all these things can be avoided. And in redesigning, the much of the manpower is required and the tools are required, so everything can be reduced if the proper product design is implemented.